Speaking of Jerry Rubin, I know that since we were all previously engaged earlier this evening, none of us got to see that thing at 7:30 that was about former radical leader Jerry Rubin and him walking through his place down in Wall Street, I think. You know, that was a clip. So I think that if we later open the phones up, maybe someone will have seen it and can report to us. But before we do that, I'd like to ask, how are your relations with Jerry?
We're friends. He's always helped me when I was in trouble throughout the years. So, friends, they're just friends. I
mean, are you of the opinion that he can like work any place he wants, or did he sell out by working down at Wall Street, or like? I personally don't know, how I feel about it.
The job he has is not a job that I would call selling out. It's a job to try and find investment capital for people that want to do like cable TV stations, that want to set up, alternative
So you think we'll be the
things.
First to get money?
I'll give you his card if you want, but I'm not.
I'm going to start making some banners.
I don't defend his philosophy as expressed in the New York Times, because of course I have an entirely different philosophy. But he is my friend, and he has helped, and that's just, and I'll help him anytime he wants it, and I'll never say a bad word about him.
Right. I know that you're very tired of all the, not tired, but, well, you are tired, but anyway, the press saying, well, here's this former radical, whoever it be it you or Jerry or Dave or Tom or Rennie, and here they are now, and Eldridge is selling funny-looking pants, and a Jesus freak, and this is that, and that is this, and I feel real insulted when they do that, and I feel a need to stick up somehow for.
Well, I've got answers. Of course, I'm asked that by every single reporter. I'm asked that. That's one of the 5 most jaundiced questions I'm asked.
You'll find it's out of my list.
No one's going to point to David Dellinger, the Berrigan brothers, Angela Davis, Stokely Carmichael,
and say,
Mark
what are you
Rudd,
doing now? Right.
Bernadine Torn. They're all doing the same thing, essentially, as am I. Only it's adjusted to the times and the period. Some people look at my last 4 years as organizing to save the St. Lawrence River and the Thousand Islands as a kind of movement towards the establishment.
Because it's ecology rather than throwing bombs, or
I suppose because the method, because the form of the protest is so different. But that's just because a river is different than fighting for a river is different than fighting against the war. That's all.
Or the Justice Department.
The Justice Department, right? But if
it's
it would
real
need
thing,
be, if it came to the fact that there were actually, bulldozers and dredging equipment, and that the Army Corps of Engineers uses and barges, you'll see me up there protesting in the way that you would recognize. I'd have my little fists closed. And I might be 65, but I'd still do it.
I believe it.
I haven't changed since I was 3 1/2. My mother says.
That's very funny. In your book,